Somebody vandalized the beaver sign. You animal! Pun intended. You animal! Who would vandalize a beaver sign about the simple North American beaver? Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Planet Zoo here in Dave's Awesome Zoo, where you catch me just messing around with roofs for no other reason than I'm wondering if the guests didn't get rained on all the time, if that would make them happier. And the only reason this came up at all is I remember doing this in Parkitect. Oh, I'm completely out of money. I have no money. I guess we won't be building any more roofs right at this exact second. So I remember doing that in Parkitect, of building pathways and then building a roof over it, because everyone was wicked sad about the whole getting rained on thing. Ah, my Babarusas are about to mate. Good luck, kids. I love you guys. Yeah, you are about to mate, aren't you? Yep, you're just, you're kind of circling each other. Okay, we'll pan away from that just in case something dramatic happens there. It looks like, speaking of being out of money, it looks like I did a thing. Okay, I've got the average habitat welfare up to 72%. Nobody is more surprised than me by that. But that'll at least kind of get me over the hump there. We must have just paid off our loan for the month. So roofs. Let's go back to the concept of roofs. Is this a thing I should be doing? Should we be building roofs over these pathways and kind of making people happier about not being in the rain? What did we do in vet? We did mycoplasmosis. Well, good for us, kids. Good for us. What if we did, like, literally anything else right now? Okay, just get off of that. And Chris, why don't you work on Nile crocodile pox virus? Go MRSA. Everybody loves a little bit of MRSA in their life. Now, I'm not going to leave that like that because that looks completely absurd. Again, it's just sort of an experimental phase that's happening right now. Are there glass ceilings, glass roofs, actually? Show me that, because that's just a plain old corrugated thing. Do you have anything in glass? You've got a metal plank floor. No, I want to see... No, not really anything in glass. I mean, wood might be nice. Could do something with wood. That could be okay. Something along those lines. That might look kind of nice. I'll have a think about this. I'm actually going to get rid of all of this. I'm not keeping this at all, and I want my money back, frankly. But that's just a thought. Will guests be happier if I build roofs over the pathways to keep them nice and dry? Let me go see if let me go see what the kids are doing over here. Oh, you're all tuckered out. Yeah, I bet you are. You're all tuckered out, my little Babirusa here. Yep, you've had a busy day. Now, what can I do with exactly zero money at all? I have negative $142. We're probably going to go broke fairly soon, but what are our broad expenses? Okay, I purchased $20 worth of things. Those were the roofs. But then I gave them back, so that's fine. The loans are a bit of a hit. Ongoing expenses is obviously our biggest thing right now, and a little hit to taxes here. We're not bringing in really as much money as I might like. I'd like to see a few more donations kicking up around here somewhere. Nobody seems to want to come down here to look at the Babarusas. They are mating. It's mating season for Babarusas. That might be exciting. What broke down? What's going down? The gulpy machine is down. Okay, well, somebody go get over there, please, quickly. I can't afford to not be selling gulpies. And we're giving a talk, too. Excellent. We're talking about something I'm not entirely sure. Why does this not have a thing? Why are we not telling people about literally anything in here? Sure, tell them about capybaras. There's a fair number of them in there. Speaking of which, it seems we're cleaning up after the capybaras. That's good. Do we want to maybe feed them? How about we feed them? That seems like a thing we should be doing. Would we like to feed the animals? It is kind of a thing we do in zoos. Yeah, you're broadly happy except for the socialization. What exactly is your problem? Space. Yeah, you want more space around here. Speaking of capybaras in general, I might actually have a few too many of these. Do we have maybe some males that could go live somewhere else that aren't in my zoo, basically? Anywhere else, like Ricardo. You're getting on a bit. I don't know what the average age is for a capybara. I could hit up the Zoopedia and find out, but I'm clearly not going to do that. What if we can't release you to the wild. I must have paid cash for you. Yeah, that must have been the thing. Can I get rid of you at all in any way? What about, say, the other male that just passed by there? Was that you? Jose. Jose I can release to the wild. Okay, Jose, you are being released to wherever it is capybaras live. I don't know where that is again. Jose, I could hit up the Zoopedia, but I'm clearly not going to do that. Enjoy your release here, and thank you for the 40 magic leaf points. All right, are we all learning things about things here? Are you getting all edumacated? How's your education? 4%. 4% educated. Oh, you are 0%. Probably because you're sitting towards the back. Yeah, you're just dumb as a bag of rocks. Okay, you're 8% educated. You're doing the best of the bunch here. How about you? 8% educated. What are we actually talking about here? We're talking about capybaras. Okay, cool. And you can throw food at them. Let's not. Let's not, actually. Actually, there is a sign for that. I can tell people not to throw food. But mostly I'm just sitting around hoping that any money is going to be made at all, because I have negative $1,400. Could we possibly feed the Babarusas here? Because, well, you know what? They're mating. They're probably going to be very hungry after earlier today. Yeah, you are well into that sprinkler. You're liking the sprinkler. A skunk's about to die of old age. That's not my problem. Are you washing your nether regions? Is that what you were doing there? I do like the glistening water effect on his butt. That looks really good. It's not that I'm sitting here staring at a Babirusa's butt. It's just it was a nice effect, and now it's fading because you're kind of drying off a little bit. And you're having a swim. You're having a bit of a swim here. That's good, because I actually had no idea if you kids could swim or not, so I'm glad you can. Yeah, see, negative $3,000. That's a super negative number. Where are we at on the loan? How long is that going to be going on for? Ooh, 2 more years. Okay, 2 more years. I could take off a $50,000 loan, pay off the loan that I have, and then pay this off. I've done it before. This is not the first Tycoon game where I've taken out a larger loan, paid off the first loan, and then kind of gone back and forth, played one side against the other. How about, like, what's in the donation boxes these days? Like, who's kicking us money here? What's in here? No, that's a person. I don't care about you. I mean, only if you're giving us money. Okay, so like $1,000 in here. When do we collect this? Is this collected at, like, the beginning or the end of the month? Well, those are basically the same 2 days, really, aren't they, Dave? There's $30 over here, but I'm not surprised. There's nobody over here. There's nothing to draw them over here. I need to put, like, I don't know, a bathroom or food or something over there. This one's got almost $600 in it. How about this one here? $37.50. Wow, you guys are a bunch of cheapskates. What else is going on in the donation area here? Okay, $848 over there. That's pretty good. I like that. $456. I've seen worse. $800 and $780, like another $800 there. Okay, if we collected all that money, I'd be in good shape. I just don't know when it is that we collect that money. Any more capybaras I might want to ditch. I also noticed we're developing more turtles. I was told, either in comments or in the Wee Hours Discord, I'm not sure which, shameless self-promotion, link down below, that tortoises, contrary to my opinion, breed like rabbits, which are really contrary animals. I mean, the whole tortoise and the hare thing, they're actually set up as contrary opposite animals, but apparently tortoises just go at it like bunny rabbits. So we might want to either do the contraception thing or just shave a few off. I don't like them. They're the fussiest animal I've ever encountered. Are you sitting on your friend? Don't sit on your friend. That's not very nice. You're all kind of sitting here with the sprinkler, aren't you? I'd be sitting right there, too. That looks actually pretty chill. That looks like a good way to spend an afternoon. So, the Babarusas have had offspring. We've got more Babarusas. We have a baby Babirusa. That is simply the most fun thing to say. Go ahead, say it at home. It's wicked fun. Baby Babirusa. Go ahead, try it. You're going to be saying it all day long now. Gasang. Okay. What are you? You're a male. Okay. So, we know a thing about Babarusas. We know 2 things. 3 things, really. 1, wicked cool. Okay, that's the easy one. 2, baby Babirusa is so cool to say you should really try it at home. And 3, the important part is when this male gets older, he's not going to fit in. He's not going to get along with the other male Babirusa around here, so we may have to send one of them away somewhere else, because they're not going to get along. He's going to be considered an outsider. They might fight. Don't want any of that. All right, what, if anything, could I be doing to be making a teeny tiny bit more money here? Like Bernie's Bakery here. What could we be doing along those lines? Could I get a little more money out of you? Wow, $8. $6 profit, though. That's really cool. If I put sprinkles on it, it lowers my profit, but I bet people buy it more. I bet people are going to buy it more. I'll take the 40-cent hit if that means that everybody's going to be buying. Oh, yeah, wow, the line just shot up. I have no idea if that has anything to do with what I just did, But I bet, you put some sprinkles on it, people want to buy that. Mr. Gulpy Soda here, what could we be doing with you? Show me your money stuff here. Actually, show me your happiness. How happy are people with this? Okay, it's making money. Scenery ratings, I guess, good. And guest happiness is 67%. That's not bad. I'll take that. Now, you got a lot of stuff you sell here. A lot of stuff. How about it's just like a teeny tiny bit more expensive? What if it's 5.10 for everything that we sell here? That's not too bad. Just an extra dime to support this zoo. Because Lord knows you're a bunch of cheapskates with the donation box. I'm getting high amounts of litter coming in. I can't really afford to be hiring another cleanup person there. We've done a whole bunch of stuff over there. We've learned about MRSA and we've learned about my Babirusa. Okay, you go away. Why don't you continue working on the Babirusa? But whoever's doing MRSA, we could probably peel off and start doing like another disease. So I don't even know what FIP is, but go research FIP, because apparently when you're a vet in this game, you don't actually have to have any veterinary knowledge. I have to find it all out for you. The inspector's here. Okay, you know what? There's no protesters. I'm reasonably confident none of my animals are currently diseased. And the environments are actually pretty good. We worked on that the last time, trying to get these people happy here. Oh, yeah. Babirusa's getting fed. Baby Babirusa, right in here. Oh, yeah, baby Babirusa. Please, say it at home. It's so much freaking fun. I've got, like, a few bucks, so I'm just going to do some very, very light decorating around here. Show me, like, a sign or something. Maybe, actually, the signs are kind of pricey, aren't they? They're a little pricey, if we're honest about things, and we are. Oh, it's got one for beavers. Oh, I've got to put a beaver one up. Hang on, I got to put a sign up for beavers over in suburbia here. Beavers, I know, technically not generally seen in suburbia, but we're totally putting a beaver sign up in suburbia here. Why do you look weird? What is going on with you? Are you snapping to the wrong place? Align to surface. There we go. That's better. Align to surface. Yeah, it kind of fits with the suburbia. His tail kind of just matches up there. Cool. You know what? While I'm here, some more lights would not go astray. Amiss. Awry? I don't know. Anyway, let's duplicate one of those. Let's put some of these maybe... Well, it's pretty dark over here. Why don't we put something over here? So you could have a light. I wonder if this helps with security? I know there's cameras. That part I get. But I wonder if this helps with, like, security issues. Like, if it's well lit, maybe there won't be as many thefts as there are right now. Put a light there and a light there. Those are $30 a pop. I can't be doing that all day. What I should do, I think this is kind of important. I think we want to decorate around these things because they want that. They want it to be nice and decorative when they're sitting down, listen to a talk about capybaras. Let's see if I can make something along those lines happen. Not much, really, because trees are crazy expensive these days, aren't they? Holy moly. You pay for a tree, don't you? How about a fan palm? No, that's way too small. Mechanic research is complete. Were you working on barriers? Yeah, you were. Okay, cool. Well, that's a bunch of barriers that we've researched. Quite a few. You know what, Mohammed? Go for it. Lock it out, man. Lock it out. Just do your thing. Okay? Let's just get this barrier thing done, and then I might move on to habitats. Because that seems like a sensible thing we should probably have. Okay, back to decorating. I've got actually, in the time it took me to do this, I've accumulated an amount of money. Not much, but... Ooh, that's a neat tree. Oh, yeah, let's put that tree behind there. That's a good tree. That might be my favorite tree. Ooh, we've got a slightly taller one, too. Oh, that does nicely over there. Autumn leaf litter? Nah, not so much, really. Show me this weird tree root. No, that's terrible. Why would I think I wanted to do that? That's the worst thing I've ever done. Bald cypress? No, not really feeling it. How about this grass? We put a little bit of this grass like around the tree, and then maybe something similar like that. Okay. Oh, are you climbing the? Yeah, you're climbing the tree. Sorry about that. Let's scoot you over a little bit. Let's just move you, say, right there. That makes so much more sense. I believe you're doing the same thing. Yeah, you're actually climbing up the tree, which is not common. Go ahead and put that there. Okay, that's slightly better than it looked 20 seconds ago. And I'm just going to add another donation box just over here. This corner seems to attract a lot of people. I don't want them to be shy about throwing a few pennies in the donation box here. And they like walk all the way back here. And by the time they get over here, they're like, I actually don't feel like donating anymore. I want you to just get right in there. What is your problem? What's the problem with the beaver? What's going on with the beaver? Oh, wow. Yeah, what is your problem? Severe social welfare issues. Well, what is it? Your space and you're stressed. Okay. It's a pretty big enclosure, man. It's a pretty big enclosure. Crowding issues are present. Okay, show me the entire thingamajiggy here. And show me who lives here. I mean, there's only 5 beavers in there. Is that the worst thing in the world? 5 beavers? Well, I mean, and the skunks and the raccoons and all of those guys. Are we, like, plussed out on... Where are my skunks? Did all my skunks die? That's an entirely possible scenario, actually. I mean, they were sick for a very long time, and then several of them died of old age. So there's only 2 raccoons in here. Huh. We have no more skunks, it seems. I mean, again, not the animal I'm going to the zoo for, but these guys like them. Like, they get along. Really? Overcrowding. There's like 7 animals in here, and this thing is pretty darn big. This is a big, big enclosure here. All right, so hang on, no. Vet research is complete. Let's see what's going on with this. What did we learn? We've learned about FIP. Great. I still don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're out of skunks. We're out of skunks. We're skunkless. We have 0 skunks. Yes, I did get rid of the Galapagos giant tortoise. That part I knew about. We're skunkless. Well, I need to hire some more skunks for this place. How about Chris? Again, I just want to like the basics on all the diseases. Swine fever. Now, the Babirusa's vaguely look like pigs, so that vaguely might be something they come down with. They might come down with Babirusa fever. I think, frankly, we've all got Babirusa fever. All right, well, you guys got any skunks for sale? Striped skunk, yeah, you got any? Yeah, you got a couple. How about we got, 1 female and 1 male, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. Yeah, you're pretty cool looking. You got a bit of a mohawk thing going on there. So let's adopt you. I don't have unlimited money, but I've got enough to get these 2 and adopt you. Perfect. Okay, I did not realize I was skunkless. So let's get some skunks back in here. Again, that's probably not going to help with the overcrowding, though. It's a really big place. Like, how much space does a beaver need? They're relatively tiny animals. They're like the size of, I don't know, a small to medium dog, I'm going to guess. Again, I could look at the Zoopedia, but I'm not going to. So now I'm just getting obstinate about it at this stage. So put all the skunks in here. The beavers will probably hate the overcrowding, but they'll like the skunks. So, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Okay, what did the inspector actually say? Very clean, dumb as a bag of rocks. But you know what? The habitats were not bad. Not bad at all. Why do I have habitat 1, 2, and 5? Where is 3 and 4? Where do I think 3 and 4 is? I don't know. Well, you know what? He didn't fine me anything. I didn't pay for the inspector to show up. You know what I wouldn't mind? Do I have those things where we put bugs? Do I have the things where we put bugs? I don't. That's probably a research thing. The little boxes, and we put bugs in them, and frogs. I don't know what. There's some kind of habitat. They're like tiny habitats. I'm going to say, whoever researches something next on that, I'm going to put you into bug box duty. Somebody vandalized the beaver sign. You animal! Pun intended. You animal! Who would vandalize a beaver sign about the simple North American beaver, who's pretty cute, all things considered? I mean, I might not necessarily want one as a pet, but pretty cute. Pretty cute. No, I'm not going to replace it. Somebody can repair that. He's repairing it through a wall, which is really remarkable. The skunks are here. Okay, the skunks showed up. There we go. This is back on board here. What lunatic would vandalize a beaver board? You may as well just hate on the baby Babirusa. Yes, I'm going for alliteration there. Okay, another talk coming in. They're not wrong about the litter issue. I kind of see where they're going with that, so let's put maybe another bin up here, and we'll put a recycling bin next to it. Anywhere else that's like severely lacking in bins? How about in the new food and drink stalls that I just put up over here? Yeah, no bins at all over here. No bins at all. Let's just put up a regular bin like right in the middle here, because I want to save this space for something that I haven't immediately thought of yet. This will definitely be a path of some sort going up there. Okay, where's the money at? Actually, almost 3K. Almost 3K. All right. The raccoons are about to mate. Good, I need some more raccoons around here. What's your problem? Animal is not an ideal temperature. Go inside. There's a heater. Right here. Right here. I am so over tortoises. I am so over tortoises. You're diseased. Oh, you've already been taken care of. Yep, you've been boxed up and moved out. All right, get the sick animal out of there, please. Thank you. And I think we vaguely researched that one too. We might actually be able to cure Winnemucca here. Vet research is complete. Perfect. Okay. What did we do? We've got classic swine fever. Yep. As opposed to new swine fever. So, Chris, what did I say okay, there we go. Active disease, and we have researched a little bit of it. Not a lot. I'm kind of spreading the love around here. How about, we already got people working on the Babirusa. Do you want to just keep going down to the disease track? How about you did, can I just move you? I don't have to cancel you somewhere else. Simian hemorrhagic fever. Well, we don't have any simians. How about ulcerative whatever it is? There we go. Go research ulcerative whatever it is, and then call me when you're done. But mostly I'm waiting for my mechanic to figure his research out so I can get going on bug boxes. Yeah, the tortoises keep mating. This is a problem. I don't have this kind of room for this many tortoises. Well, you know what? I don't like them anyway. So how about we get rid of a few? Who could get traded away for magic leaf points? Anybody? Anybody? No, obviously I paid good hold card cash for you. Io. We've had actually problems with you in the past, haven't we, Io? What is the problem with your enrichment? Food enrichment. Okay, somebody will probably feed you at some point, but they're not because you're getting released to the wild there for 30 magic leaf points. How about we look at, wow, we're getting some extra capybaras in here, aren't we, Elena and Inez? Can't get rid of you either. How about baby tortoises? Who wouldn't want a baby tortoise? No, can't get rid of you. Can't get rid of you. Can't get rid of you. All right, I don't know how to help you people anymore. I can't get rid of you either. You might be dead. I can't get rid of you. Also, I should probably, I guess, periodically reset these things so they're back where they're supposed to be. I don't know if they can play with them in the water. So I'm going to reset those so they go back to their starting locations. Yeah, over here. That's fine. How are you guys doing? Can I get rid of you? No. How about you? I could get rid of you. Get rid of Juan. You're elderly anyway. You're probably going to die soon. Let's just shave you off now before you die and make people sad. I'm basically getting into the antique capybara market. I think it's a viable market. Good, we've learned more about the Babirusa. Excellent. Well, that's probably a good bit to know about Babirusa. Do we want to go for the number 3 here? Let's get back to, what don't we know a lot about? We don't actually know a lot about beavers or capybaras. Who's working on this? I think that's Adelaide. Adelaide, stop working on that. Go start working on capybaras. We've had them forever, and we know surprisingly little about them. They're somewhat of a mystery animal. Why am I putting a rock up here? I don't really know. I just feel there should be a giant mossy rock over in the corner here. And then show me something maybe in flowers that might work around here. What is this? Mud patches. Not so much. How about, oh, those are very, very small, aren't they? I was looking for something slightly more impressive. A Titan arum. Wow, that is many things. Large is one of them. Provocative would be another word to describe that. I'm not sure I can actually put that in there and not throw a sensor bar up over it. How about, what are you? You're just some light flowers. Okay. How about we just sort of did a few of these along here. Relatively inexpensive to do. Not too bad. Yeah, that'll pretty that side up a little bit. How are we looking on, can I get a feel for how decorative it is around here? I don't seem to be able to. An animal died, but I think that one was old age. Yeah, that was old age. That's not on me. Of course, middle of June, and it's going to start snowing. I have no idea where we think we live. It's the middle of June, almost July, and it's snowing. My only guess would be New England, because that actually theoretically could happen. But no, middle of June, and it's snowing. You are thirsty and a little bit tired. Your education is nothing. You've got a good view of the capybaras. You like baby capybara. Someone needs to build some benches. Okay, I can do that. Benches, I'm fine with benches. Yes, it's freezing, I know. I know you're in a t-shirt. You should be. It's June. Actually, it's July. We just missed the 4th of July. And it's snowing. Gotta be New England. All right, how about a bench immediately covered in snow and a bench immediately covered in snow? How about, why don't we put up a security camera? Does that have a running cost? Do I have to, like, pay for that? Probably I do. I mean, it's got to run on electricity or something. I'm going to put that up. Where's there, like, a lot of people around here? Well, obviously, at the entrance. Of course, that makes perfect sense. So what if we put up a security camera up here just to kind of keep a vague eye on people and what with the thefts and the whatnots here. In fact, put it up right in front of the concessions here. So spin that like that and then tuck it just like this. Okay. That probably has some sort of running cost that I'm not aware of and not really that interested in. But hopefully it'll deter criminals a little bit. It's snowing. It's July. How are you guys doing? How's my Babirusa doing here? Are you sad? There's no food for you. Okay. Welfare is plummeting. Is that because it's so cold? Yeah, it's the temperature. What do you mean your terrain is bad? Oh, probably because it's covered in snow. The animal welfare people are back. Okay. Here's the deal, animal protesters. Explain to me where we live that it's snowing in August. And by the way, it's been snowing for 2 months now. 2 months straight of snow. Wow, that's really dark. You explain to me where we live, and then maybe I can address your issues. Because we live in insanity. I will put a heater in the Babirusa cave here. And hopefully that will help them out a little tiny bit with temperature. Yeah, they're going to get all aggro now, because it's too cold and it's not the right environment because everything's covered in snow. Again, you need to explain to me where we live. Because even for New England, this is a little bit insane now, isn't it? Now, with the knowledge we have on Babirusas, can I give them better food? I can. Not even that big a jump. It's like $10. Let's get grade 2 food quality for the Babirusa. Maybe that'll shut up the protesters for a little bit, getting them better food. And it's not a big jump at all. $10, I'll eat that. What have we got? Vet research is complete again. You guys are doing great on the ulcerative stomach problems. So who was into that? Was that Chris or Adelaide? I'm never 100% sure which one is which. That's Chris. Okay, Chris, why don't you work instead on tetanus? Nice simple one for you there. Figure that one out. And, of course, snow straight into rain, because why not? I picked a poor environment to start in. I should have done something simple like desert. It's just hot all the time. No rain, no snow in August. What was my plan as I was beginning to say that? Money is beginning to somewhat vaguely stabilize, it looks like, after that huge dive there. So show me money issues. Where are we at on the loan? Oh, we're done. Great. Done. Super. Am I going to jump into another loan? I mean, my short answer is yes. But my longer answer is, we're going to be making more money now. So show me that again. Show me, like, my basic finances. Yeah, we're up about 2K, which is not bad. Ongoing expenses are just hideous. Absolutely hideous. Loans are gone. So, in theory, we should be up a little bit more. What year is it? Or what year? What month is it now? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. No, it's October in year 10. October. Okay, so let's just run through a month and see what the money looks like and see if this is sustainable without another loan. Now, great, the inspector just arrived and there's still protesters. Could the inspector explain where it is that we live? Because snow in August is not my fault. I can't possibly be in control of that sort of thing. I put a heater up for the Babirusa. Speaking of which, how are my Babirusa? I have to check on them. Yeah, this guy's right next to the heater. He's got to be fine. Look at how welfare he is. He's all welfared out. This kid, Gasang, this kid right here, he is looking sharp. Okay, right until you get to enrichment, and then it all kind of falls apart. But mostly it's because nobody's fed you. I can have some degree of control over. Where's your little feeding trough thing? Yeah, nobody's actually fed you. Could you please feed these things? Please feed the animals. That's kind of like a thing we're supposed to be doing in the zoo game. Ay, all right. Where are we at? 3K? Okay. Where's my research people? Because I would like to get going on bug boxes. I mean, that's got to be in habitats. That's got to be where that lives. I know I've researched it before, kind of on my own time, a little side game that I have running, but I don't remember where I did it. I don't really remember what I had for breakfast. What if it's in shelters, though? It might be in shelters. Power. That would also be a great idea, too. Souvenir shops. You know what? Here's the deal. Let's get another mechanic. If only for research. I think multiple animals have low welfare. I fixed most of this. I fixed percentages of the animal welfare issue. I can't be held accountable if it snows in August. That's just not fair. Yeah, there we go. $500 for a protester right there. I was going to spend some money, but I'll just wait until all the fines come in, shall I? I will get, I think let's just get another technician on board. Mechanic. Yeah. Put you right there. And you're only going to do research right now. I don't really think I need more than one mechanic kind of out in the field. Not now. Anyway, it's not a very big zoo. So where did I want to do here? Oh, souvenir shops. Yeah, I want more places for people to spend money. Why don't you plug yourself right into there? Oh, we already did it. Oh, never mind. Then do something else. Do power. Or food shops. Do food shops. Food shops sounds better. Go do food shops. Wow, we've actually learned something about a capybara. Keep it going. Keep it. They're a mysterious animal. I mean, to me, anyway, because I didn't do any research on them. But they're a mysterious animal. We may as well learn a few more things about them there. Also, could somebody please come in and feed the capybaras? Okay, feed them, as well as learning about them. You know what I bet we'd learn? They like food. Okay, I don't even need to pay a researcher for that one. They like food. They're fond of food. What are you coming in to do? Are you repairing the, you're repairing the habitat. Oh, good. Excellent. Good. Or at least inspecting it. Guys. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. You're protesting locks. You're protesting tigers. I don't even have tigers. Do you know how advanced class a tiger is going to be for me? I can barely keep capybaras entertained. Wow. I gotta shave off these tortoises. How do I get rid of a tortoise? I'd really just like to sell you. If I sell you to the trade center, can I then, like, shave you off from there? Show me my trade center. Can I sell you? No. Well, okay, stay here then. Just don't go anywhere. Good news, though. It looks like we did a thing. What did we do here? We did education. Wow. 5% on the Babirusa. I have educated people on the Babirusa, and I might add myself, because I never knew that animal even existed. So, you got 5% knowledge on the Babirusa. I should get one of them talking stage things set up somewhere around here to tell people even more about them. But with 3,500, what's my move? What is my move? I was actually thinking weirdly about a small enclosure in here that would do a couple of things. First of all, it would be an enclosure. That's what people are looking for. They want to see some animals. Staff are having to queue to use the facility. I'm not surprised. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. But also, it could kind of pretty this up a little bit. If I wanted to do something vaguely along those lines, show me something in glass. Okay. What if we started this, and make it curvy, because curvy. What if we started this? The inspector's gone. The raccoons are mating. I'm busy! Now, I already got to think in advance about what the heck I think would even live here. I know, I don't normally do that, but, here we are. Times they are changing. It's going to have to be something relatively small or solitary. Like, I can't have a bunch of things living in here. I'm not sure of any completely solitary animals. I think the nature of being an animal is that you want to have at least one other animal, matching set, as it were. Why don't you plug yourself into there, Sparky? Okay. Let's change a couple of things around here, because there ain't nobody going up that side. So there's no reason for all of that to be glass at all. Let me change some of these out. We do have some new things, though. Got wooden logs. We've got corrugated gabion. Gabion. It's climbable. Probably don't do that. Red brick's nice. I do like the red brick. Chain link. No, that's a little diesel, isn't it? Hedge. Let's do, let's do some wooden logs. That'll just be kind of fun. Again, nobody's going up here. It's a staff path. Nobody is going up here at all. So what if we did something along these lines in here, all wood? And then this bit can just be the viewing area down here. That'll be fine. I would assume if I put the entrance up here, that's not a problem. I mean, it's their staff. They can go up a staff path. That should be a very simple thing for them to do. Okay. I need either small animals or solitary-ish animals. Vaguely. What is your problem over here? Vet research is complete. What did we do this time? Is it another exciting disease? It is. It's tetanus. I can't imagine anything more exciting than that. Why don't you... Yeah, Chris is working on that. Chris, why don't you go back to beavers, okay? We don't actually know anything about beavers. So just for having the conversation, what might live here. I think aardvarks are a little dull. I'm sure the aardvarks don't. I bet they think they're complete party animals. But I feel we've got stuff that's like an aardvark. Got capybaras, we've got the Babirusa, they're all kind of aardvark adjacent as far as I'm concerned. I'm looking for something a little more interesting. And that isn't like that. Staff are having to queue. Well, they're going to have to get used to it. Not tortoises. And slam it into pause mode here, because some of these things are running out. Talk to me about alligators. Like anything along these lines. Alligators, crocodiles, anything that can rip your limbs off. Just talk to me about these guys. Show me your data. Up to 1 male and up to 5 females. Okay. All mature offspring are tolerated, though. So they might not get into a fight. Guests can enter habitat? No. That's probably smart. That's very, very, very smart. Where would you like to be? You'd like to be in the aquatic, obviously, or temperate. I don't have either of those. All right. That may or may not work out. And show me this, because I kind of have a plan for those guys. No, this isn't really the right environment for what I'm looking for. What I'd like is a very aggressive alligator/crocodile encounter, where you're not quite in the pen, but you're darn close to it. I'd like to be able to loop a path up and then down into the enclosure and then up again. So you're staring down at an alligator and he's staring up at you, daring each other. But that doesn't seem like that's going to work out. What else is vaguely interesting today? What about camels? Camels are kind of interesting. I mean, if you're into camels, I guess. Camels are kind of cool. There's 2 of them in there. Show me. 1 male and a whole bunch of females. Okay. 1 male and a whole bunch of females. There's only 2 there, so they'll be fine if there's some more, although it's not going to be that big an enclosure. What do you like into? Desert, I bet? Yeah, desert, grassland, and temperate. Huh. I think we might be going camel. In fact, I'm reasonably confident we're going camel. Where did I just see camel here? Come here and talk to me about camels. They were in here a sec. There they go. Dromedaries. Pardonnez-moi. Okay, dromedaries. So, get a male and a female and call it a day, really. And they're dirt cheap, too. Like, $272 for a dromedary camel? Like, I could just have one of those in my house. I wouldn't put it outside because it's not the right environment. We've learned that lesson. But I could keep it in the house. It would take up a degree of space, certainly, but I could keep it in the house. How about we got some camels? What is this symbol up here, by the way? What is your deal? You have appeal. So you have a pretty high appeal. What's this symbol? That is also your appeal. Well, you seem to have a lower appeal than this camel. This camel is better than you. Feel good about that, Nihan. Now, you have the same appeal as Nihan, but you have like a gold badge, and you just have a white badge. I don't know what those mean, frankly. So I'm gonna buy Nihan because I kind of made him feel bad because he felt less than. Okay, I own you now. So let's get my let's get back to this. Oh yeah, right, the other tortoise. Yeah, you're not coming back in. Put you guys in here. Okay. But Dave, you insane maniac, you've done it again. You've bought animals and you're going to put them in a terrible enclosure. I'll flesh it out as we go along. I'll figure it out as we go along. Actually, I say that out loud. Let's get something I at least know they're going to need, which is some kind of shelter, because they're probably going to be... Wow! Okay, not that big. They're probably going to be crazy fussy about temperature, I bet. So let's get this guy right in here. Okay, that is good. Oh, Babirusa's are maturing. That means I got to get rid of one of them. That seemed to move very quickly. That's a very, very aggressive aging process there. How big a thing does a camel need? I don't really know. I'm going to put a couple of these down and hope that's okay. Nahan's here. You know what, Nahan? I'm just going to put the heater in now because, it's May. There might be a blizzard tomorrow morning. All right, both the camels are in here. Fantastic. I'm sure you hate the place. I'm sure you just despise the place right now. Oh, you're already injured. You've shown up injured. There was probably some sort of alert about that. I didn't see it, and I probably didn't pay much attention anyway. Let's call the vet on you. Are you injured? No, you're fine. What's your welfare issues? What's your deal? So actually a lot of that, no, your nutrition can't possibly be good. There's no food in here at all. Terrain. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I had no question that you were going to have a terrain issue. You need less long grass, and you probably want sand. Yeah, no surprise. No surprise on that. You want some sand. All right, let me get you set up here, Chief. All right, some nice fine sand for the camels. Get rid of all that grass. Gonna be like the desert around here any second now. That's basically kind of the point, really, isn't it, with camels? Okay, this is gonna take a while. There's a vet coming at some point. I'm just not sure when. Okay, you feeling better about that now? Yeah, there we go. That's a little more like it, isn't it? 100% on your terrain. And you don't care squat about plants. Good. I don't either. That's not true. I love decorating. Okay. Now, let's do, sensible things like giving them food and water. I feel that's a very promising thing to do. Are you guys trophy folk? Do you like troughs? What are you again? You're a dromedary. Yeah, dromedary camel. You're into this. Put one of these guys right over here. And should I be putting this in a shelter? Like, if it rains and their food gets all rained out, are they bummed about that? Are you into troughs for water? Yes, you are. One water trough right over here. Okay, the Babirusa has matured. Should I then get it out of there? Is that something I should do here? Also, let's make sure that people are paying for this nonsense, or at least donating for this nonsense. So, you, right in there, donation box. No pressure or anything. It's just that I put the donation box right in front of your face. No pressure. Don't worry too much about that. And let's get, well, for right now, let's just do like a sign about camels. And then maybe later we can set up like a little talk or something. So put one there. And no, not on the glass. That was a very silly idea. And let's put one, come on, to be where I want you to be. There we go. Okay, get out of that. And let's get these talking about camel. Oh, the camel's back. That was easy. Okay, must have been a very simple injury. And camel. Okay. So let's see what we've covered here. Food and water and shelter are in. Animal died of old age. Not my fault on that one. That one wasn't me. Why don't we do like an ambiance speaker? Would camels be into that? Is that something they need? I'm going to do it. I don't know who this is helping. I don't know if this helps the camels or the people. But do you have something in a desert? Can you show me something? Desert at night. Perfect. Desert at night for the camels. Okay. Food and water broadly covered. Let's make sure somebody actually comes and does something about that nonsense. Shelter covered. I don't know if I have any toys that are going to amuse you in any way, but I'll give it a shot. Let me look at this. That's not going to be right for a camel. Why would I even think that? Show me something that might be right for a camel. There we go. They love the scent markers, so we'll put one of those over there. And then, Dave, again, kind of keep your life simple. Why don't you just tag this and then all the things? That's the only thing they like out of there. All the things will be appropriate for the camels. Thank you. You're into all of that. That's fine. I've already put a heater up. Okay, and there's your troughs. Your troughs are all ready to go. You're all troughed out over there. So X that out. That's the best I'm going to get for camels right now. What is your problem? Research. Cool. Your problem is vet research. Excellent. Is that more in my Babirusa? Oh, it's the capybaras and the beavers. Excellent. All right, well, somebody needs to get into camel research, like hardcore. So we know like 2 things about capybaras. One of them is that they're the world's largest rodent. So Adelaide, why don't you pause on that and go directly to dromedary research, please? And let's just kind of pretty this up a little bit with something. Rocks. I mean, come on, it's the desert. That's what we're trying to do here. Rocks. No, not that one, that one. Rocks for days around here. Let's do... Actually, there's an arched rock somewhere in here that I've seen. Like some kind of archy, rocky... I'm not immediately... I mean, I could make one, or I could try and make one anyway. But I think there's one pre-made, and I don't see it at all. Okay. Show me this. That's a tropical rock, though. Will they care about that? Is that something they're going to care about? I don't know. Temperate rock. Why are you lying on the ground? Are you aligning to surface? Yeah, don't align to surface. I don't want you doing that anymore. I know I wanted you to do that in the past, but we're not no, why are you doing that? It's a cladding pillar? Are we cladding? Is that something that we want to do? sounds dangerous. It sounds like something you should see a doctor for, frankly. No, not that. Why are you not standing up? Okay, Planet Zoo, which one of the many boxes that I click do I have to click to have this thing stand up? Oh, we're getting more skunks. They're about to have offspring. Cool. Surface? No. None of that is doing what I wanted to do. Okay, you know what? Oh, there we go. I have no idea what I did. Okay, one of those, and one of those right there, and then maybe another one of those right there. This, I don't want this anymore. Just make that go away. I know I should have hit the undo button, but here we are. Can I balance something absurd on top of that, please? No, that's very tiny. No, that's way too tiny. How about this? That's far too tiny. Show me the biggest... What's the biggest rock you've got? There we go. I found it. Make this go up in the air like this. Okay. And then, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just doing things. And then move this over here like that. But then kind of take that down just a smidge so that's not poking out there. Is this possibly going to also count as hard shelter? Dunno. But we're doing it. And then this guy also needs to get moved just a smidge like that. How much more absurd can I make this? I mean, the answer is just as much as I possibly can. I could sit here all day and make this ridiculous. And I might. Just get that to sit right here. Okay, not connected to habitat terrain. That's fine. It's not about that. It's about how it looks. It's not about, oh, camel dung. Yay. It's not about what it's doing, kids. It's about how it looks. But since you're so fussy about that, I will kind of vaguely move that a little bit. What if it looked like that? Okay, don't care about the habitat terrain part. Not my problem. I'm more concerned with the absurdity of it. Yes. Okay, that's in the camel place now. Vet research is complete. What did we do? Was it a disease? Wow, we're already getting well into camel. Okay, keep going on camel. Did that teach me anything that I might want to know about, like, toys for you? Sugar. I've forgotten which... all right. Find the camel tag, Dave, and go back to work. No, didn't learn anything new for toys. Still just that scent marker. You know what? I'll put one down. Just if they're into it, I'm into it. That's cool. We're cleaning up the camel dung. Excellent. Have we fed them? It does not appear that we have. Could we possibly feed the camels, please? I've made them an absurd rock structure over here. I'm very pleased with it, and now it's raining. Camels probably don't like the rain. How do you guys feel about the camels? Are you into camels? You were really into the camel. Zoo could do with expanding. I literally just put up another enclosure with camels in it that you love, P.S., but that you love. You could use another toilet. That I can definitely work on. That is something we can certainly see in the future. I understand, I believe there's only one toilet in this entire zoo. In fact, the animals have better sanitary facilities than the people do. But I think that's probably an excellent place to call it on Planet Zoo for today. Got a little bit more done than I thought I was going to. I didn't see the camels coming in, but the money's coming up. That money's coming up nicely. All right, loan's gone, so we're not paying that every month. That's a healthy amount of money that is coming in. That's some money I can work with. In fact, the next thing we should probably do is look at our staff a little bit. Make sure they're a little bit happier. Put up another staff room. Get some more staff, period. I want excessive amounts of keepers and vets. Because those are the people who are keeping the animals alive. Mechanics, yeah, great. They're keeping the slushy machine alive. We all love that. The groundskeepers, that's cool. They're not keeping anything alive, but they're at least cleaning up after the place. But keepers and vets is what I want. We'll keep this research game going. I think we did a lot of good research today, and I've got an absurd rock structure up there. It's defying gravity and physics, for that matter. Is gravity part of physics? Probably is. Sounds like it's part of physics. Anyway, guys, we'll check out a Planet Zoo for now. We will come back to some more of this again later. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of Planet Zoo. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door. during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." Alright, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.